Hey guys, I'm Amelia. I'm very glad to see you can watch this video. And in this video, I will tell you how to learn Chinese. Okay, it's a very easy way to learn Chinese. First, you need to know what's HSK. It's a kind of test, you know. If you want to go to Chinese university, you need to pass it. Okay, and if you want to travel, in China and you want to talk with Chinese people, if you own this test and have the ability to speak Chinese, maybe this test can help you master this ability to speak Chinese. Okay? Oh, it's a very brief introduction about this test. Then you need to know there are 6 levels of this test, and the first one level is HSK first test. Okay, then you need to know if you want to pass this test, you need to know 3 must. The first one, you need to master some expressions in greetings such as hello and say goodbye, or even expressing gratitude such as thank you and making apologies for somebody. Then you need to learn 150 Chinese words and know how to pronounce it and write it. Okay, then you need to know 3 cultural notes after about asking about somebody's age, such as how old are you, and then it's about the characteristics of Chinese names, and maybe you will own your own Chinese name. Okay, then the last culture knows it's common communication tools such as VSing. Chinese people use that every day. Okay. It's a very briefly introduction to HSK first test. Then you need to know if you pass it, what kind of situation you will use Chinese. Okay. More specifically is you need to know the ability to listen and read Chinese materials. Okay? Okay, I will ask you some questions about your Chinese ability. The first one is please look at these 2 pictures. My question is now, could you listen to Chinese materials clearly? No, right? Okay. Second question is if you live in China now, could you use shopping app? There's some promotion information. Could you understand it when it's written by Chinese? No, right? Okay. Then, no. If you want to go to some place in China, could you know the names of place? No, right? Okay then. No. If you work in China or study in China, you need to communicate with your friends or teachers, and the Chinese people, and they communicate with you by iPhone. Could you speak freely? No, right? Okay. The last one is it's a kind of picture. No, you can't, right? Okay. These five questions you need to answer it with true or false. Actually, I ask these five questions that make you know if you master the ability to listen and reading Chinese. Maybe you can live in China or work in China, and there are no um, some confused information in your life. Okay. Maybe more especially, it's not no confused information in your life. Um, Correctly, maybe if you master the ability to listen and read Chinese, maybe you can live in China or work in China more easily. Okay, then you need to know the specific questions in the first test. Okay, there are 8 kind of questions. Okay, no, please don't look at these questions specifically. I will take you to look at these questions. The first one, there are some pictures, right? Please look at the left PPT. Okay, look at the PPT in the left, and you can say there are some pictures. You need to listen to Chinese words and make a make a choice whether the information you listen can be fit to the picture you read. Okay, and then please look at the look at the PPT in the right. You can see many pictures, more pictures, right? And you will listen to one word and choose one picture, these three pictures. Okay. The third kind of question is you will listen to one sentence and choose one topic from these 6 pictures. And then please look at the PPT in the right, and you will listen to one conversation, and you need to choose one answer from these 3 choice. You can see, it's not familiar for you, right? There are 2 parts. The bottom part is characters, and you can say T, right? T character, the same character in English, right? And this kind of character can be presented as can be named as pinyin. If you learn Chinese, you need to master pinyin first. And then, it's the 5th question. You need to read this picture and read these characters and make choice about whether it's true or right, true or false. Okay. Then Then you need to read this sentence and choose one picture from these six pictures. Then the last two questions. For the one hand, it's you need to read this sentence and choose one answer from these five sentences. Then the last question is you need to read this sentence, but there one information, one word left, and you need to choose one word from these six choice to complement it. Okay. After read these eight questions, maybe you know if you pass the exam, you need to master what kind of ability. And in this test, why I want to do this video about Chinese because my major is English and I like Chinese very much. I want to show my ability about teaching language to foreign people, and I want to have somebody want to pass the exam. If you want to pass this test, you need to master two kind of ability. Do you know what kind of ability if you want to you need to master if you want to pass it? Okay. The first one, every day we need to change the information by what kind of way. Every day we need to communicate with people, right? We need to speak and listen, right? So the first ability is listening. In this kind of way, every time listen, we will listen to pinyin in China. After listen to pinyin, we will understand what they said, what each other said. Then, if you live in China or pass the test or you are doing the exam test, if you're doing these things, you will read many information, right? These information are written in paper, and you need to read in you will read the pinyin and the Chinese characters. For example, just now I show some questions to you, right? There are how many times of questions? There are 8 kind of questions, right? And there are one kind of them is read. You need to look at one sentence, and there are 2 parts. You need to read pinyin and Chinese characters. Pinyin sometimes we'll look at the same as English characters such as T. And you can see there are 2 kind of ability we need to master if we want to pass the test. The first one is listen, the last one is read. And in these two abilities. If you want to master them, we need to master pinyin firstly. There are three parts of pinyin. Sometimes pinyin look at them as English characters. You can say A, B, C, D, E, F, G in English, and we can also watch the same characters in pinyin, but there are different pronunciation way to pronounce these English characters, such as A in English will as a Chinese people I will pronounce it as a, such as B in English I will pronounce it as b, such as C in English I will pronounce it as C. And there are different kind of ways to pronounce it. And now, let me tell you some different information about about pinyin. There are three kind of pinyin. The first one is consonants such as b, and then is vowels such as the last one is tones. It's different from the first two kind of pinyin because there are just four tones. The first tone, second tone, third tone, and the first tone. In this class, the most easily way to master pinyin is learning single vowels first. There are just 6 single vowels. After master it, we can master some easy pronunciation way. Some easy vowels. These single vowels are 6. They are a, o, i, u, ü. It's not familiar with you, right? And I read it, but you can know what does it mean. Actually, these kind of vowels, there are no meanings. They're just kind of pinyin, and it represents the way to listen. Okay. No, we pass 19 minutes together, right? There are 6 single vowels. Maybe we can say next class. Okay.